Hey guys, today I'm doing a video about toothpaste. The reason I'm doing this video is because I know that it's a bit of a minefield, especially when you're in the supermarkets and there's so many different brands. So I'm going to go over a few of the basics today, but if you'd like to know about any others in a bit more detail, then just pop it in the comments and I'll get back to you. So what toothpaste you use depends on your needs. For some people it's sensitivity, tooth decay, gum disease, staining, or they just want them a little bit whiter. So I'll try and break these down and we go over a few, and I hope this helps. So in terms of sensitivity, there's a few different brands out there. You've got the Colgate Sensitive Pro Relief and you've got Sensodyne. So the Colgate Pro Relief, a lot of my patients love this one. And what this does is it uses an ingredient called Pro-Argin formula, and that blocks off the tubes to the nerves. I'll explain this in a little bit more detail in a second so it makes a bit more sense. You've also got Sensodyne, and there's two Sensodyne toothpastes I like. I like the Rapid Relief. I get my patients to keep this in their handbag, and if they're having a bit of sensitivity where they're like, then I get them to pop a bit on their finger and rub this in for some instant relief. I also like the Repair range, and that's really good for brushing with twice a day, again to block those tubes running to the nerve. Now what I mean by that is, if I get you this diagram, okay, so in the centre of the tooth you have a nerve, see the red, and then you have tubes that run through the enamel and the dentine to the nerve, and they carry signals, and this is what you experience when you get sensitivity. And with people that suffer from sensitivity, these tubes tend to be slightly wider, so the different brand toothpaste work by blocking these tubes off, but they use those different ingredients that I discussed to block them off in different ways. And that's why if you stop using the sensitive toothpaste, then it starts unblocking and the sensitivity comes back. And it's the same if you chop and change your brand. Because they're using different technology to do this, you're not getting that consistent build up to help, because you're swapping in, it's two different technologies working different ways. The other area is tooth decay. Now, to help with tooth decay, you want to use toothpaste containing fluoride, which is a natural mineral that helps strengthen the enamel against tooth decay. The one that I particularly like for this is the Oral-B one. This has got an ingredient in it called stannous fluoride, which works a little bit different to the fluoride in the other toothpastes. I will do another video on fluoride because it's such a big area to cover, just so that it makes a bit more sense to you, but it is safe to use. You want to use one that contains about 1450 parts per million fluoride. Now you can find this information at the back in the ingredients list. So it'll be in small, it'll say ppmF with a number. Oral-B slightly different. You'll be like, well, why has it got two different numbers and they're a bit lower? But it does add up to 1450. It's just because the fluoride's different. Colgate Total is also a great product. Contains the right amount of fluoride and helps against fighting tooth decay. With children, it's also important that they use a good fluoride toothpaste, especially as we live in Cornwall and we haven't got much water, fluoride in the water. I know other parts of the UK have more. So I like the Morrison's own brand toothpaste for children, and that comes in nice flavours because I know kids are a bit funny about the taste. So you've got like berry, nutmeg, so you know that they're not going to be too fussy and they're getting a good amount of fluoride in their toothpaste. And you just need a pea-sized amount on your brush. You don't need to be using a lot because we know kids just eat it. So just a small amount. It's about the quality of the toothpaste, not the quantity. Then staining, tooth whitening, this is another area that patients like. Most toothpaste won't actually whiten your teeth as such. You need to have them whitened by your dentist. This is something you can book in for once all this pandemic is over. But a good one for preventing staining is Oral-B. Now I say prevent staining. What this does is it creates like a layer on top of the tooth to stop stain and sticking. So if you're like me and you like drinking a lot of tea, this is one I really recommend. Another great product that I've come across recently is Enlighten. Now this is brilliant if you've been whitening your teeth, so sort of before and after whitening. And it's also good for stain removal. What it does is it uses a light action on the tooth to buffer it up and remove that staining without affecting the enamel. So that's another product I really recommend. For my implant patients, I like Blue M. Now with the Blue M product, you do have one that has fluoride and one that doesn't. If you have natural teeth as well as implants, then please use the fluoride one so that you still get that protection. If you have just implants, then without fluoride is fine. Okay, if you've got any questions about that or you want any further advice, then please contact me or let me know in the comments. I will do a couple of videos, one on fluoride and one sensitivity, just in a bit more detail because I know this is a bit quick, and I'll go over that for you, okay? I hope you're all keeping safe, and I look forward to hopefully seeing my patients soon. Take care, bye!